Very good evening to everyone. Happy to see you all evening at 7 o'clock to learn, aspiring to learn. Uh, Today we are going to have session on public speaking methods. Today's speaker is Pendoti Chandra Shekar. I'd like to introduce him. He was born on 8th February 1982 at Malapur, Indalvi Mandal, Nizamabad district in Telangana. His parents are Agamachari and Venkat Lakshmi. His better off is Pendoti Gautami. His daughter is Pratyusha and his son Rishveshwar. He is one of the authors of Gurukul Mains, English Language and Literature, published by Hindu Academy, Hyderabad, Telangana State. His poems, Immortal Missile, Heart of Telangana, Salute to Mother, Hope of Life, A Plea for Mankind, and Boundless Beatitude, Boundless Beatitude, won the acclaim for him as an international poet. He is a recipient of Blossoming Poet Award and Kalam Excellence Award. He worked as an assistant editor for the Royalty Bliss. Mr. Pendoti Chandrasekhar has carved a niche for himself as an international poet. His poems speak of his eminence as a contemporary poet. His maiden anthology reveals his poetic and talent considerably. Gleeful smiles bloom on my face stands there. The poet has an inexhaustible fond of optimism. His anthology will certainly fascinate the lovers of poetry all over the world. I am certain that he will publish many more anthologies as profile poet. And I am thankful for a creative person who has been accepted to talk today and to take the session on the methods of public speaking. So you know that public speaking is very important if you want to be successful in your life. So a person who has got a lot of laurels for his achievement and working with the PGT model school, and I can say that he has put heart and soul into writing, especially language and training. Now I request Chandrasekhar Pendoti to go ahead with the session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your introduction and kind words. So I hope, is it audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible, sir.
Is it? Okay, sir. So I am Chandrasekhar Pendoti, PGT in English, working at TSMS Nandipet. It is a traditional way. Okay. So because sir has already introduced me. Again, when you are on the stage or when you are somewhere to speak in the public, so again no need to introduce. So already if someone introduced, okay, so if you introduced again, that is traditional way. What are the modern techniques? In this session, what we are going to learn and what we are going to discuss, just we can go through that. So first of all, so all the participants, I request you, just we can use chat box. That is one thing. Whenever I pose a question, so please respond. And it is so interaction. Okay. Now I am not going to give only one side like a lecture. Okay. So it is an interaction. Whenever I pose a question, please respond in the chat box. That is one thing. And at the same time, at the end of the session, I'll give you the time to so ask any question regarding the public speaking. So as well as even so how to learn English also. That is one thing. Next one. So first of all, be attentive and be natural. Okay. And so I'm not going to give you very serious so session. Just it interaction. Okay. And that is one thing. So first of all, I would like to share one thing. In a village, So there is one couple. So one day, husband brought a bird that knows 16 languages. The bird knows 16 languages, and the husband brought the bird and gave it to his wife. Okay, and after giving that, and he went away. So he went away, and so she started preparation for cooking. So after preparation of the cooking, and in the sense here, just she cut that and she made it cook that bird. And actually, the purpose of bringing the bird to their house just to make it to maintain as a pet bird. But here, what happened? But so he did not say anything. Just don't cut it and don't make it curry. He did not say anything. And for the purpose of bringing that bird to their home, he did not say anything. Even the bird also, which knows 16 languages, so at the right time, even the bird also, just it has to express. So here just he brought me to bring home only to make it to stay with you, not make me curry. So he did not express. Okay, and so that the bird did not express. So what happened? So it lost its life. Okay. In the same way, what I mean to say all these things here, according to the context, if you do not speak,
kindly unmute yourself, sir.
okay, is it audible, sir? Yes, sir. Is it audible?
Yeah, now it's sir.
Yes. So what I mean to say here, so when you do not speak as per the context or the situation, you lose many opportunities. So that's why public speaking is very important, and even you may lose very great opportunities also. And once, one of my students went to abroad. Okay, so before that he joined in a particular company, and what happened? Just he had a labor work, and so one particular day, the manager called all the laborers, and those who completed at least intermediate or degree, you can come forward, and I will attend a small interview. Okay, and promote you. So he said like that, the manager. But my student went there and he attended. He attended the interview, and even he does not speak a few words also. Okay, though he completed intermediate, and even he did not speak a few words also. So in this, just he called me when I was in schooling, sir. Just you told me many times, and you just you insisted on us speak again and again, but we never listened, and I lost my opportunity, great opportunity that I may get even 80,000 also. Okay, and this kind of opportunities we will lose. So if we are not good at public speaking. Public speaking is very important, especially in modern days. Okay, in what way it is important we will discuss. And before we are going to discuss, So in this session, what I am going to give you, there are 4 methods of public speakings are there. When you are in front of few people, when you are in front of thousands of people or 10,000s of people, or when you are in front of your friends or so anywhere, you can use these 4 kinds of methods of public speaking. Those are very important. And before we are going to discuss, just we can so discuss some general things. First of all, what is public speaking? Can anyone put in the chat box in a few words? What is public speaking? Can anyone? What is public speaking? Can anyone? I hope so. My voice is audible to all. Addressing people with a type of communication, speaking with more than one, addressing audience on a particular topic. Okay. Any conversation that happens between more than 2 people, art of conveying an information to large mass, expressing your opinion, speaking in front of okay. If you say simply, so public speaking is that will be going on the stage in a given time in a particular order. Especially, so just you can observe that all leaders are public speakers. All leaders. So even you can take that Narendra Modi or our respected CM KCR Garu, all public speakers only. All leaders are public speakers. That means here, so they came from the crowd and they stand beside that and they gave a speech. Okay. So the public speaking is that which will be on the stage in a particular manner in a given time. Even so if they give anywhere, so that is one thing. And one question to you. The question is public speaking learnable, natural, or blend of both? If it is learnable, you can put in the chat box A. If it is natural, you can put in the box B. If it is blend of both, you can put in the box C. Is public speaking learnable? A, and B is natural, and C is blend of both. C, okay, blend of both. So most of the people are giving the answer with the C, blend of both. But whenever I conducted a survey on online, most of the people they gave answer A. Is born with the public speaker. For example, just you can take that Bala Subramaniam. He is a great singer. So was he born with as a singer? Sachin Tendulkar, god of cricket, was he born with? No. Okay. So in the same way, so singing we have to learn, dancing we have to learn, and in the same swimming we have to learn. In the same way, public speaking also we have to learn, and it is a learnable skill. And most of the that it so it is a learnable skill. What is the reason and in what way we have to learn? So we are going to discuss. And Srinivas sir, shall I share this screen PPT? Just a minute, please. Now, ask yourself. So all people are busy in their works, but you people came here and just you wanted to know what is public speaking and everything. And here, do you believe skills acquire public speaking? Do you believe mindset and skills acquire public speaking? If it is yes, just you can type in the box yes. If it is no, you can type in the box no. Do you believe our mindset and skills acquire public speaking? Yes. And other one. So in what way we have to acquire? So we will discuss it. And here, what is your last public speaking on the stage? You can type in the box. What is your last public speaking on the stage? What is your public speaking on the stage? Last public speaking. I am asking you in my classroom. Okay. January 26. Whenever Professor TVK retired. Okay, what is your last public speaking on the stage? Actually, what does it mean stage? So, is it, do we have to go on one particular higher platform and do we have to give speech in front of thousands of people or hundreds of people? Is that called stage? Is that called stage? So, yes, that is stage. Along with that, whenever you are going to speak in front of your friends, whenever you are going to speak in front of your colleagues, okay, and when you are going to speak in front of your family members or friends, that is also stage. Okay, not only that, so we have to go on the particular higher platform and we have to take mic and so, that is also stage. Along with that, okay, and these are all stage. And we have some fear. Okay, most of the people, so getting fear to go in front of the people to speak. Okay, what is the reason? May I get in a few words? What is the reason to get fear to speak in front of the people? Some people, so we may, so in the sense here, so we are good at English, but we are unable to speak in front of the people. Okay, so because of fear. Okay, and so what is the reason? The reasons are, so we may not good at with the content. Okay, that is one reason. And if I go in front of our friends or in front of our some other, so if I speak a few words so in a wrong way, if I speak in mistake, okay, what will happen? So they may laugh at me, and with this kind of all, so we can say that obstacles. So with this, we are unable to go forward. If you do not go forward, surely you will be loser in your life. Okay, and I can come from the crowd, and you can be separate, and you can speak. Then only you will be the leader. Otherwise, what will happen? You are always in the crowd. You are always in the crowd, and you don't achieve anything. and that is one thing. Okay, and very important thing is here is public speaking only for teachers, lecturers, motivational speakers, and trainers. If it is yes, you can put in the box. If it is so for all, you can put in the box. So B as B is public speaking only for lecturers, teachers, motivational speakers, trainers, or for all. Yes, it is for all. Okay, and we have to go into what so into the society. Okay, we have to speak it, in different ways and different places. In as per the context, as per the occasion, we have to speak. So that's why public speaking is for everyone, not only for the teachers, lecturers, trainers, and so and so person. It is for all. And so, if you want to become leader, so irrespective of your field, irrespective of our all, so any profession, or just you need to become a public speaker. Okay, and other thing. So before you are going to speak, and there are especially there are four methods of public speaking. There are four methods of public speaking. What are they? First one, before we speak, what we have to do? Okay, first step is in public speaking. Okay, what we have to do? One is the first before we speak, and what we have to do. So after going on the stage, okay, what I have to talk? Just you have to set, okay, and I can take that. Okay, so you can take your mind. Okay, first part, second part, third part. In first part, I have to speak. So this is the one. And second part, I have to speak. This is the one. Third part, I have to speak. This is the one. Okay, just you can divide the content. Okay, before you are going to speak. Okay, in the sense before you are going to speak on the stage. Okay, just you have to divide the content, and you can prepare well. And the foremost thing is very important thing is, so if you want to give so public, so if you want to give public, so if you want to speak in front of the public, okay, so don't practice in front of the mirror. Okay, what I'm saying, don't practice in front of the mirror, because suppose if you so stand in front of the mirror, okay, and what you are saying, the same expressions will appear on so mirror. Okay, so we can't see immediately. That's why you can take a phone. You can take so your smartphone, and even it is 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and record yourself in the self mode. Okay, record yourself in the self mode. Okay, you can practice after so speaking over that in a video, and you can observe how your facial expressions and how it is your so body language and vocal variety, everything just you can so check it. Okay, that is one thing. Okay, everything just you have to check it. And so after completion of that, okay, after completion of your preparation and everything, so what you have to do? First thing, so you may come to the stage. You may come to the stage, and someone is called you and introduce you, called you and introduce you. So after, so you have to, I hope I am visible. So you have to just come middle of the, so middle of the stage. Don't stand this side and left side or so right side. Okay, just you have to stand so middle of the stage. Okay, so just you have to see that. Okay, after so coming onto the stage, just you have to follow this modern technique. What is that here? Pause and pan. Okay, and when you stand in front of the so in front of the audience and middle position, Okay, just you have to give smile. Okay, and just you can follow that pan technique. Okay, pan in the sense here that clean and deep eye contact. That means you have to divide the audience in three parts. Okay, and left side, middle, and right side, and you can observe so what how left side and middle, and in the same way right side. Okay, and you can observe with a deep eye contact. Okay, so with a smile, and you have to observe that. And before we are going to speak, we have to observe one other thing also. What is that here? So whether you are talking to your juniors, whether you are talking to your seniors, or blend of all, you have to observe that. And what is the occasion? What is the context? Okay, and what is the context? We have to observe that. Okay, after observing, and you have to decide that. So anyhow, what is what, and you come to know before speaking only. But as per that, you have to just you have to so. Give the speech. Okay, that is one thing. And these four types of all public speaking methods. Okay, and here you can follow whether you are so speaking in front of 1,000 people, or hundreds of people, or few people, or 4 or 5 so members. Just you can follow that. But here, before when you are practicing, what you have to do that, just you can take one paper. Okay, one white so paper, and you can just tear it 3 or 4. Okay, and so what you have to do, just you can tear, so divide the content. Okay, divide the content, and just you can so pick out that, and so you need to practice that. So that is before on the stage. Okay, you have to do that. And here, after so coming onto the stage, just you have to observe that. And after observing, what you have to do? After observing, what you have to do? Here, just here, you need to so hold the mic. Okay, I hope I am visible. And here, don't hold the mic like this, very near, so your lips, it does not touch with the lips. Don't keep your mic like this. Okay, don't keep like this. Okay, don't keep, just you can hold in middle of that. Okay, that is one thing. Next, so here, don't even keep like this also. Okay, just here like this, you can put. Okay, just you can keep your mic like this, and you can so start. And after keeping or holding the mic, and what do we do generally? And if we again introduce ourselves, good morning, good morning. So if we so say like this, that is okay, that is a traditional one. Okay, good morning and good morning. Okay, that is traditional one. And here, what we have to do here, no need to introduce ourselves again. Okay, good morning and good morning. Okay, so no need to introduce ourselves. And what we have to do in second step? Okay, how to start? Okay, the first step is before we speak. Before we speak, what we have to do? Just we have to observe the audience. Okay, we have to observe the audience, left side and in middle, right side. Okay, before we speak. And even you can do one thing also. What? So just you can give your mobile to any one of your friends. Okay, and ask him to record your speech. Okay, ask him to record your speech. Okay, and so he has to record your speech as well as so all the audience also. Why he has to record the audience? So we have to check. We have to check so their facial expressions, whether they are feeling good or are feeling bored. All we can come to know that. That's why so we can so any one of our friends ask him to just record to our speech. Okay, and after completion of that, so what our speech, we can observe that. Okay, whether the people are sleeping, are listening fully, or whether they are operating the mobiles. Okay, if they are listening, or if they are so sleeping. Okay, so if they are speaking with some other, that shows what, just it is uninteresting. Okay, and that's why we have to observe that. Okay, so with recording that we can do that. Okay, so we can by recording that. That is one thing. Okay, and how can we start? How can we start our speech? Can we introduce again good morning, good morning? So that is traditional one. Okay. So no need to introduce again ourselves. I'm so and so and so and so. Already so introduce us. Okay. So why don't we introduce again? So no need. Okay. And first thing, so we can start your speech with phrases. Okay. Do you remember one thing? Okay. I remember a great story which has changed my life. I remember one thing. Are you ready to listen? Okay. Once upon a time. So it different phrases we can introduce. Okay. So do you remember one thing? Just you can give pause. Do you remember one thing? Just you can give pause. Just only within so 2 or 3 seconds are like that. If you give more pause, and they may think, the audience may think that you forget the content. Okay, that's why just you can give pause. Okay, pause can attract the audience, so all that attentive. Okay, so it attract the audience so attention. That's why now and then just you can give pause only few seconds, just 2 or 3 seconds like that. Okay, do you remember one thing? So say like this. What is that here? I remember. I remember. So I met my history sir in intermediate. I remember my history sir. So when I was in intermediate, and he asked me to take that BA literature, but I don't know what are the subjects and what are those. I don't know that. Okay, even I failed in intermediate when I was in so intermediate. Okay, but with a lot of confidence and with the dare, I took that BA literature, and it had changed my life. Like that, just you can, so you can start that. I remember. Okay, like that you can use phrases. When you use phrases, so it will attract the audience. Okay, even you can so take any quote or any in the sense of proverbs or any that sayings. Okay, so as per the context, you can take that. Okay, and that is one thing. Okay, so next, my question is, so it's fine. We prepare well and everything we prepare well. Okay, how much do you give the percentage to the content, body language, vocal variety? So I need the answer. So from you, just you can put in the chat box. Content, how much do you give the percentage in your speech? 7%. Body language and vocal variety, how much do you give? %50 equal. So equal for what? Content, body language, and vocal variety, or content so and so, body language this much of vocal variety, like that you can put, and so we will come to know that. content this much of that, body language this much of that, vocal variety this much. You can put like that. Body language 50. Okay. Body language 20%. Mood lavanya. Content 70%. Okay. Vocal variety. Vocal variety means vocal modulation. Vocal modulation. Body language 50. Okay, fine. And now you can see body language 55%, vocal variety 38%, content 7%. Do you believe in this? Body language 55, vocal variety 38, and content 7%. Okay, in what way it is right? Just you can see. Okay, third step is effective content delivery. In effective content delivery, so in what way we have to deliver that content effectively? Okay, I'm asking the question to you. If you speak with your friends or family members, do you follow that body language, and do you worry about your body language and vocal variety, vocal modulation? If it is yes, you can put yes. If it is no, so no. Okay. So when we are talking with our family members, when we are talking with our friends, we don't bother about body language, vocal variety or subjects, because so we are normal. Okay, we are normal. Okay, in the sense that we don't bother about body language, and so those are its body language has a language. Need to learn specially. Okay, that's why just so when you are talking with us, when you are talking with friends, how you are there, the same thing can maintain on the stage. I think so. You understand. So how you are normal with your friends, the same thing you can. So just be on the normal, be on the stage. So normally, okay. Then only so you can express very, you can express very well. Otherwise, if you feel and so if you watching all some effective so what public speakings in the YouTube or somewhere, okay, what will happen? Oh, so they are good at public speaking, and I'm going to give first time. Okay, I'm going to give first time. So what will so I may speak wrong. If you worry like that, and so what will happen? Just so your worry started and all goes vain. That's why just can maintain and be normal on the stage. So the same thing, and there is a technique is there. If you want share any story, if you want share any example, you can pick out from your own life. No need to take somewhere or some other. Okay, no need to take so somewhere. Okay, so because if you take from your life, it's we can narrate very easily. Okay, with postures, gestures, and everything it comes. Here, some people, just a minute, while giving speech, they may so bend like this, right side leg. After getting some little bit, and again they may keep like this. Okay, and after that, and they may stand like this. Okay, you should not do like that. Okay, and in rhythmatic manner, just you can do that. In rhythmatic manner, just you can do that. Okay, don't bend like this. Don't bend like this. Okay, and even don't so walk like what, like tiger in the zoo. Have you observed tiger in the zoo? It so it moves just here. So to and fro. Okay, to and fro. When I visited last time, so I asked my friend, what I asked here, why it is moving like this? Is there any reason? or is it moving very freely? Okay, but he asked, as per that so surveys and everything, it is in frustration. Okay, it is in frustration, and as it is in the cage or somewhere, okay, that's why it is moving here and there. Okay, and we so no need to move, so no need to take a long take. Okay, here and there, no need to take that. Okay, so that you can remember that. Okay, and another one, just again move on the stage properly in rhythmatic manner. Okay, and if your sounds are very monotonous, it will be boring. Okay, that means here there should be vocal variety in voice modulation. You should follow that the voice modulation. Okay, for example, so just you can see that. So there was a lion. It was sleeping under the tree, and it is sleeping very sound. And the fox came, and it is pushing like this with the stick. Okay, it is pushing, and it got angry,
English ni பேசுவாரு நான் கேட்டேன் இல்ல
and it followed. It followed. It
hello
chased
sir.
that. And stopped somewhere nearby pond. It stopped nearby pond, and here just I wanted to show you another king was there here. Just you can see in the in this pond, and when it is bent like this, and it saw its reflection, and it got angry. Got angry and jumped into the pond. Okay, and it's a in the sense here, whatever that situation or what, just again follow that voice modulation. Okay, there was a girl, and she is standing at the bus stop, and all the people are looking at the girl, and what happened? Just again take that voice modulation. Okay, voice modulation is very important, and body language is more important. Your body has to speak. Okay, and there is no meaning to that words. What I mean to say that, your body has to speak. When if you what here give postures and gestures, and if you maintain that, and that audience may attract you. Okay, and you might just you have to remember one thing. What is that here? The speakers do not change your lives, only the audience. If you want to become great public speaker, you have to observe the audience, not the speakers. Even if you ask to your known persons, suppose to your friends or your family members, they don't give you good feedback, and actual feedback. That's why, what they are giving the feedback, what you are going to get feedback from your friends or that some other, that is not at all really reliable. Okay, when you get feedback from audience, that is reliable. Okay, and you can, as per their feedback, you can change content of body language and vocal variety and everything you can change. Okay, and it is a learnable skill, like singing, dancing, and swimming. Okay, it is a learnable skill, not it is natural. It is not at all natural. Okay, and if you think like that, it is not at all. It's not at all correct. Okay, just it is a learnable skill. Public speaking is a learnable skill, and you have to acquire with your mindset and skills. Okay, you have to acquire it. When you acquire it, you will be great and you will be the leader. Okay, and that's why just what you need to, your body has to speak. Okay, vocal variety should be there. It is very important that step 3, effective content delivery. Okay, and third one is what? Just content. And one more question, is content important? If it is yes, please put in the box yes. If it is so no, just you can put in the box no. Is the content very important? Is content important? Yes. Though it is 70%, though it is 7%, it is very important. Okay. And if it is not good, suppose if your content does not match to your body language vocal so variety, okay, it goes vain. All your speech goes vain. That's why content gives confidence. Yes. Okay. So if you prepare well, if you prepare content well, okay, your posture, gestures, and vocal variety automatically it comes out. Okay. If you do not well, and all it goes vain. That's why you have to prepare well. And I mentioned earlier what I mentioned earlier before. Before speak, okay, before speak, what just you have to practice. If you do not practice, so all it goes vain. Though you are good at English or though you are good at so and so, all it goes vain. Okay, content should be so clear and it should clarity. So in first step, already I told you. Okay, so you can divide your mind. Okay, like 3 or 4 parts. In first part, I have to deliver this. In second part, I have to deliver this. And third part, I have to deliver this. Okay, and if you divide like this, if you prepare well, so by recording your video, okay, and so just it goes well. Okay, that is one thing. Next, so how to start, and that is one thing. And if you keep on saying, if you so just if you deliver your speech very in so very speed, okay, what will happen? So audience do not get. Okay, that's why your way of speaking and everything, it should be word per minute 160 to 180. How can we know 160 to 180? Okay, so word per minute 160 to 180 words only. Okay, per minute. And if you want so clarity on this, just you can take any newspaper or any so book or whatever, and you can read. Okay, once upon a time there was a king, and he had 7 sons. He went to forest. Like that, just you can read by so just putting so that watch in front of you, and you can observe that whether your way of reading in the sense you're speaking very speed or low or middle, just you have to so check it. Okay, word per minute should be so it's a 160 to 180. Then only so we can give clear speech. Okay, and they can understand so very well. Otherwise, if you give speech very slowly, very slow, okay, or if you give a speech very fast, okay, it does not work out. Okay, and these are the ways. Okay, what I am so saying is here, and just these are the ways. Well, first, what we have to do before we speak, and second one, so how to start, and in third stage, effective content delivery. Okay, and so what we have to do in so content delivery, all just we have to so observe that and express beyond the words. Okay, with your body postures or the vocal variety and everything. And so in content, just how we have to give that. Okay, in content, how can we so start that content? In the sense here, for example, you can take from your own life also. Okay, you can suppose there was a boy. So in content especially, so just I would like to mention here. So there are 3 methods are there in content delivery. There are 3 methods are there. Suppose if you wanted to share one story, okay, if you want to share one story, and there should be, you can follow 3 methods: setup, struggle, success. Setup, struggle, success. Okay, and here what is setup, what is struggle, and success, you will come to know that. Okay, and here there was a boy in a village. It is very remote from the town. Okay, and even so in his village, so many people are illiterate, and almost all for every house, and the people go to, in the sense, so the people go to Dubai or somewhere, but only the boy is, so just he wanted to do the job in India, but his father was unable to send him further study, and so his father, so just the boy went to, so nearby that father, just I wanted to continue my study by going to the town, but father, just already he was reading a newspaper. He stopped reading newspaper, and just, my dear boy, already you know, okay, we are, we belong to middle class family. Okay, I cannot afford to send, you, because I have to make your sisters and brother has to study, and so many responsibilities are there. Just you can observe, my condition. I hope you understand, the father said. But the boy, just he disappointed, and he, so even he did not scold his situations and his father and so and so, but his father gave a chance. What the chance? Just he can, there is nearby, they go, so school is there, government school is there. You can study as much as you can. It is nearby, only 2 kilometers. Even you can go for so on foot also. You can just you can do that. And okay, he thought like that, and so he joined in the sense that he went there and he studied, and there also, and around all, so he's there is no, so study environment, and all people wanted to go to somewhere. This boy only wanted to study, and wanted to do the job in in India. Okay, and so there, so he failed as usually, because so he does not know much, okay, regarding that. So that's why just he failed. Again he struggled, he studied and struggled, and so, and just so finally he got a job. Okay, finally he got a job with a lot of struggle. Okay, we cannot imagine with struggles. Okay, and in this story there is a setup is there. Okay, and there was a boy. Just you have to start imagine, there was a boy. Okay, and he lived in a village, and he belonged to very poor family. Okay, and so it's even they are unable to eat properly also. All just again set up and struggle, and what is the message? And this kind of stories only the audience are ready to listen. Okay, so otherwise, if you say that very success stories are all failure stories, so they may not put into interest. Okay, that's why just so we can so deliver the content effectively. Okay, and the last one, how to end. Okay, and you have to end. So if you observe some speakers or so and so, and in hurriedly they end their speech, we should not do like that. Okay, and even you can so use praise also. So before I am going to end my speech, I have important thing to share you. Okay, and after that you can ask anything, so you can just you can as per that, so you can so say like that. Okay, I have important thing to share you. Okay, and so you need to give very effective and significant end. Okay, very effective and significant end. In hurriedly you should not so end your speech. Otherwise, how you start your so public speaking, and again the same way, the same enthusiasm, the same manner, you can end the speech. Okay, then only it will so work out, and it's very effective. Okay, and so we discussed here, there are 4 methods are there. First one is before we speak. Second one is, what is the second one? How to start. Okay. And third one is, and content delivery, in the sense of effective content delivery, and how to end. So these 4 methods and many techniques are there, and you can add in that. But these 4 methods, whether you can follow, whether you are speaking in front of thousands of people or in front of few people, you can follow these 4 methods of methods. Okay. And very important thing to share you before end my session. What is that here? Just with this example, so I conclude my session. It's very important. What here? Just you can take that Srinivas sir. Okay, Srinivas sir conducted a training. Okay, on what? How to write a book. Okay, Srinivas sir conducted a training on how to write a book, and many people, so almost all 500 or 1,000 people, so attended that. Okay, attended the training, and they felt very happy. Okay, and as usually, sir made a just WhatsApp group. Okay, after making the group, after 1 month, and he asked what he asked here. So those who started writing book, just again, so raise your hand with emoji. Okay, and only 3 people, only 3 people. So just they rose their hands with emoji. What about remaining people? Okay, unless you start your work, so all its useless and it's vain. All it's useless and vain. Okay, when you attend the session or when you learn something, okay, so just so and so it is, so just we started. Okay, so just we learned so and so. When you do not start learning, it's useless. Though you attend many things and many sessions or many trainings, all it's useless. When you start writing, when you start learning, when you start speaking, then only all it's the workout. Otherwise, all it goes vain. It's useless. That's why how many sessions and how many trainings are that we attend, it's not at all important. Okay, how can we, so how we are improving day by day, you have to observe that. Okay, then only, so there is a improvement, you will be the great leader. Okay, and so I recommend one book, there is a Die Empty book is there by third Henry, you can try to read that. And so it's very important things are there. So in that Die Empty, just you can try to read that. And so thank you very much, sir, Srinivas sir, for giving me this great opportunity to meet our people, as well as, so just what I know, just I share with you. Okay, I am not ultimate. Okay, I am not learned. I am also learner. Okay, if you feel I am learned, so I am learned and I have a lot of knowledge, and so you are down. Is an ocean, so you can acquire so ocean full of knowledge. Okay, we have to so feel like that. You have to think like that. Then only you can update your knowledge. So what I know, just I shared. Okay, and not so not at all. So just I am always learner. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot. Now it's time for the Q&A. If anybody would like to ask any questions, you can raise your hand, or else you can unmute yourself and ask questions so that he'll be answering. Also, I shared the live YouTube link. You can share with others so that they too can watch. You can subscribe the channel also. Now I request the viewers to ask questions if you have any.
Yeah, good evening, sir. This is Guru Charan. Chandu sir, that was very nice session. One small doubt actually. So
Can you stop sharing the screen, sir?
when the, am I clear, sir?
Chandrasekhar sir, stop sharing the screen. Gurucharan sir, unmute yourself and ask meanwhile.
Yeah, sir. Good evening. That was very nice session, Chandu sir. Very thankful to you. And one simple doubt. See, when the crowd is very huge, right? Then a little bit scary. How to get rid of it? No, I don't think it's a reliable question. But I just want to ask. Crowd is very big crowd. We are on the stage. Like starting is a problem. That's the question. How we can get rid of it? Clear, sir? Chandrasekhar sir, is it clear? Srinivas
Chandrasekhar,
sir,
unmute your
am I
microphone.
clear?
Please. Chandrasekhar sir, unmute your microphone.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Gurucharan,
Yes.
sir.
Am I
it
clear?
audible?
Yeah. You can speak.
Yeah. So when you go on the stage, so you may feel I have to speak. So you have to suppress your feelings. Okay. So you have to suppress your feelings. Okay. And so just when you so take that mic, and you should not start immediately. You can observe the audience this side and middle and so this side. So you have to observe. Okay, you should not start. Okay, so by observing that, just by observing only, just you have to be in mute. Okay, so just you can start already. So I told you, just we have to prepare the content well. Okay, so first this one I have to so deliver, second one, third one. So already it is there in your mind. Okay, that is one thing. And first and more thing is you have to remove the thoughts that so the people, so maybe the people they may laugh at me if I go wrong. Okay, if I go wrong, they may laugh at me, and the people may not like my speech. You should this kind of things all you have to remove that. Okay, when you go on the stage with a very clean mind, okay, with only content, it is possible to speak very well. Otherwise, if you observe that, so suppose they may talk each other. So we know that they may talk. So the people are not so listening, not disheartened ourselves. Okay, and the people 99%. So for example, 99 people they may so like our speech. So you should not think about that 1% of the people. Okay, and that fellow just he commented on me, and they posed in irrelevant question, and we should not think about that 1% of the people. Okay, what you have to observe, just you have to how the speech is, you have to observe after completion of our delivery. Okay, deliver of that content. Okay, I told you just you can show your so mobile so to some other, and just you can observe in the mobile how the facial expressions of audience, and so how your gestures, and in that way you can observe, so that in second time or third time if you go on the stage there is no fear at all. Only starting trouble will be there, but when you give speech one or two times, so automatically you only go forward and give so anywhere in front of the 10,000 people or somewhere. I hope it is clear.
Yeah, clear, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Right, sir. Done.
Thank you, sir. And one more question to our participants. So is there any connection between public speaking and English language? Most of just we are using English when we give speech. Okay, is there any connection between public speaking and English language?
So can you stop the
if you are not good
sharing, sir?
Sir,
Chandrasekhar, sir,
stop.
stop the screen sharing.
Uh,
Yeah, thank you so much.
so it is stopped, sir.
So any more questions from anyone?
Sir, this is Kiranmai.
Madam, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
My madam would like to ask. Yeah, please go ahead.
I have two doubts. Maybe
Okay.
relevant, maybe relevant, I don't know. But I have two doubts. The very first thing is we have given a particular time. That is, we have prepared the content for half an hour. And they
Yeah.
said that you have to concise your speech and you have to speak only for 15 minutes or 10 minutes. That is regularly happens in the public speech because the speakers will be no more and our time will be reduced.
Yeah.
Especially in the public meetings when we are speaking in the seminar.
Yeah.
What we have to do
Yeah.
at the time. And second most thing, when we are not a part of the seminar and we are supposed to speak, suddenly they'll call us and ask us to speak.
Yeah.
So how we have to
Yeah.
expose ourselves in the meeting? Whether we don't know any of the content,
Okay.
we know only we
Yeah.
have only speaking skills. These two doubts: how to concise the topic and how to
Okay.
deliver the immediate speech in the public effectively.
Okay.
That too.
Okay. The first thing is, so we may prepare for half an hour and we may note down all important points. So when we are preparing, so we may note down all important points. That is one thing, and we wanted to include some examples or a small story. Okay, and so just we wanted to include that. Okay, so while we are speaking, and here, so they gave only just 7 minutes or 10 minutes, and so already, so you have to set your mind in first part. These are the important points, two important points. And in second part, so these are the two important points with example. And in the final important points, you may set like that. And if there is no time to give examples or stories, and you can just can cut it. And the very important things, just what you wanted to share, just you can share it. Okay, then it becomes concise. Okay, that is one thing. And for example, one meeting is going on. Okay, like so one program is going on plastic. Okay, the guest and so some other people they gave speech. Okay, so you may listen carefully, and all their summaries of their words and sentences just you can repeat it again in effective way. And again, if you while giving speech only, if you get it 2 or 3 some just add in that. So it takes 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, and the sir mentioned like this regarding plastic, and so our chief guest mentioned this one, and you can extend your speech. Okay, immediately just so you can extend like that as per so that time or everything. And anywhere, just if we participate so in competition or somewhere, that only 7 minutes they give 7 minutes, only 7 minutes. That is the what international timings for competition for public speaking. I hope it is clear.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you, Chandrasekhar, sir. Thank you very much. Any other doubts, please? We'll take the last question. I think now everybody understood very well. Before we go ahead, now I would like everybody to unmute your videos, please. All of you unmute your videos.
Hello.
Just everybody to unmute your videos. Yeah, please, all of you unmute your videos.
Hello.
Sir, Ashok sir, would like to speak, sir?
Yes, I want to speak, sir.
Yeah, please, Ashok sir, please go ahead.
So the public speech is also it is one of the important in English curriculum. So in high school level,
sir.
college level, this public speech also one of the most important. The stage fear, how to speak the people, and in a while speaking to teacher, even though teacher also they are having fear, stage fear.
Yeah.
So that it is one of the important aspect. So in English grammar or in high school level or grammar college level, this also include to the curriculum as a curriculum. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Sir, is it audible?
Understood, sir.
Chandrasekhar sir, unmute yourself and speak.
First thing, sir. So many people are good at English, in grammar or whatever. Even if we take that native people of that English, even they are not all the people are public speakers. Okay, and in our India also many are there. They are good at English, but they are not good at public speaking because so just they feel that we don't have chance to deliver a speech in front of the public. They feel like that. And what you asked here that in regarding high school, in high school, what we have to do, we have to teach in the sense that we have to give chance to the students. So from classroom, okay, before they are going to speak on the stage. So after completion of lesson or after completion of any poem, so just you can ask them to come on the stage, so nearby board, and ask them to speak what they understand. Okay, in that way, so they will they learn gradually the public speaking. Okay, and here, in order to deliver our content and everything, even we need to know. So where we have to use this, where we have to use that, we need to know some basic grammar. If we know basic grammar, our speech is very effective. Okay, no need to learn everything, but if you know basic grammar and if we give a chance to the students, especially summarize it, and so if there's an occasion, we can ask them to stand in the classroom, and if we, so as per the context, if we make them speak, so they will become good at speaking this. I hope so it is clear. And I agree with you, sir, that so we need to teach that basic grammar so in high school level only. Okay, if you observe that intermediate students or degree students or BTech students, if they learn grammar there, so they are not good at so using language. Those who are learning in schooling, they are good at so delivering those speech or whatever.
Yeah, thank you, Chandrasekhar sir. Thank you so much. So last question we are going to take. Lalita madam has raised the hand. Lalita ma'am, would you please go ahead, unmute yourself and go ahead. Yeah, Lalita ma'am, speak. Yeah, I think there's some technical glitch over there. I request everybody to know there's a small challenge. You know that public speaking itself is a challenge. So we'll do a small activity of 30 seconds. Can you all unmute your videos, please? All of you unmute your videos. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Unmute your videos. Amadas Rao sir, Naga Shashank, Gangadhar CH. Make it fast. Make it fast. We are going to end it in 1 minute. Please, all of you unmute your videos, please. Sai Kumar sir, Anand Kumar sir. Yeah, please. Ashok Rama, Gangadhar, Naga Shashank. Very good. Reba Anand, Pavitra Murugan, Lavanya ma'am. Please, all of you unmute your videos. Yeah, Sai Kumar sir, can you please? It's only three. It's going to take only 30 seconds activity we'll be doing. All of you unmute your videos, please. Yeah, thank you. Ashok Rama, Gangadhar CH, Nag Shashank. Yeah, thank you, Pratibha ma'am. Ashok Rama sir, Pavitra ma'am, Lavanya ma'am, Padma Srirangam. Yeah, all of you know, like just unmute your videos and we'll be doing a 30 seconds small activity and we'll close the session. Would you all keep your hands like this, please? Can you all show your hands like this? Can you all show your hands like this? So generally, whenever in no physical class, where what we'll be doing is that we'll clap for the speaker, am I right? But we call this as crow claps, where you don't have any sound or anything else, but you can show the visually that we appreciate you. Can you waggle your fingers like this, please? Can you waggle your finger like this, please? Yeah, very good. Okay, thank you so much. These are all the appreciation for Chandrasekhar sir for his wonderful session. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot. And the session was wonderful. And I request Gurucharan Kocharla to propose vote of thanks, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Yeah, it's my privilege to propose vote of thanks for Mr. Chandrasekhar sir. And he is a great author, I know. He produced most of the poems and he encouraged all his students to write the poems. He had an anthology of poems. He does it regularly. I thought he was only the writer. Today I have seen him online. His session is wonderful. I thank him for his session. There are so many things which I even don't know. The four methods were wonderful, and I hope four methods work for everyone. And the way he delivered the story was extraordinary, and entire content was outstanding. See, I was wondering, like on online, how can we do it an interactive session? But he made it everybody to participate by asking questions, like giving some options and typing everybody on, like, in the chat box. So I normal I don't type, but he made me also type. So he made everybody participate. That is wonderful. He made it's a participatory session for everybody. I thank him for that. And he respected all the opinions in his session. That was so nice. uh, 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 he made everybody to be very active in the session. I find it so wonderful. Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful session. And I have learned so many things from your session. I hope before starting the public speaking, how to start content delivery, how to end the session, and you made everything very clear. It's like throwing a light on everything in each and every part very clearly. I thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity and spending your valuable time and coming online in Mahipati talks and enlightening everybody and giving a lot of inputs to us, sir. And I thank you one and all for being so patient and being participating in this wonderful session and raising some questions. I liked his way of answering the questions also. He answered to the point. I thank him once again. I thank all the participants who are very active in posing the questions. And I thank Srinivas sir for giving this greatest platform, Mahipati Talks, Conversations for Growth. That's wonderful, sir. And really, I can say that we are growing in this lockdown and our growth hasn't stopped. I hope this growth continues. I thank one and all for being so patient and being live on this show. Thank you, one and all. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, Gurucharan sir, for introducing Chandrasekhar sir. He has done a wonderful job. I thank everyone. Ashok Ramreddy sir, Kiranmai ma'am, Padma ma'am, Ambadas Rao, my Gayatri Mahipati, Deepika ma'am, Imran Muhammad, Sai Kumar, Rachana ma'am, Lavanya ma'am, Mrudulata ma'am, Naga Shashank sir, Naresh sir, everyone. I thank everyone. Lalita ma'am, Ashok sir, Anand Kumar sir, Pratibha Boga ma'am, Pavitra ma'am, and everyone who made this event successful. I have shared the YouTube link. You can subscribe the channel, you'll get the notification. Every day at 5 o'clock, we are going to have one session, and 7 o'clock, we are going to have one session. Please do join. Even though it is a COVID time, we hope that we should not waste our time. That's the reason we started this Mahipati Talks. Learning, even though colleges are closed, schools are closed, but learning has never been stopped. So thank you very much. A special thanks to Ashok sir and Ashok Ramareddy sir, because they proved that there is no age limit for learning. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. We are concluding this meeting. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Please
Thank you.
subscribe the channel, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Srinivas sir, you are doing in this pandemic situation. Thank you very much. And so we give all support to you. So we are learning many things. So surely we will attend further sessions also. Thank you very much, sir, for this opportunity. And thank you very much, Guru Charan. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you, everyone. We are concluding the meeting. Good night.